Yo, what's up, everybody? It is Michael Plin, aka It's Jones on the Beat, and we are back here with another Pro Tools tutorial. And sorry that I haven't released any content in the last week and a half. I was working on a voiceover project that was pretty rigorous, and it was taking up a little bit of most of my time. So that's complete. That's all taken care of. And so now let's get back to it. And today we're going to be diving into different ways to edit audio in Pro Tools. So I'm going to show you the essential tools and different techniques that you can use so that you can clean, cut, and shape your audio like a pro. Whether you're working on music, podcasts, or film, these tricks will help you level up your workflow. So first, let's talk about some edit modes that we got here in Pro Tools, and these are going to be your main approaches to moving and trimming audio. We've got up here in the left corner, you can see my mouse. I made it a little bit bigger for you guys. You can see we have shuffle mode, and this is great for when you want clips to snap together automatically, moving one clip and the rest pretty much shift with it. And under that, we got slip mode, and that is pretty much total freedom that you have with the audio. You can place audio wherever you want without it snapping into place somewhere else. And yeah, that's pretty much self-explanatory. Then we have spot mode, and this is perfect for precise placement using exact time codes. And last but not least, we have grid mode, and that is good for locking your edits to a set grid. It's great for when you have music that is synced to a beat. So here I'll show you real quick how these different modes work. So if you got shuffle mode on here, you'll see if I take this clip right here and say I want to move it down to the next track, which I don't, but I'll delete this after I do this. If I have shuffle mode on, it's going to put it right after any track that I want to move it to. So that's what shuffle mode would do. Now here, if we have slip mode, you can take the clip and you can move it anywhere you want. It's not going to click into place somewhere else like with shuffle mode will. And now if you have grid on, you turn grid on, you set it to whatever size grid you want the session to be in. The clip will stay on the grid points. It won't go you won't be able to put it wherever you want. It'll stay strictly to the grid point. So let's put this back where it's supposed to be. All right, that's good. Now let's turn our grid off. Oh, put this back on slip. Okay. So next up, we got our editing tools, and this is where the magic happens here. So all your editing tools are going to be up here in the left area of the screen, and you can turn them all on by clicking up above here, or you can click on each one separately. And first, I would say we got the selector tool, and this is going to let you select a section of a clip or a track. When this is on, you can select any one of the track that you want. Then we got the grabber tool, which is that little hand, and this is going to let you move entire clips around on the screen or on the timeline, and like so. Now we got trim tool, and that is this one right here. And the trim tool is exactly what it sounds like. It's going to let you trim clips or tracks to your liking. And yeah, that pretty much shortens or extends audio clips. And then, like I said before, the Smart tool, that's when all three are selected. That combines the selector, grabber, and the trim into one. So that'll let you just move your mouse to different parts of the clip to access each function. So you see right now it's on the grabber. I can move it around. And then we got selector, and then we can still use our trim. So now sometimes when you're working with any kind of audio, whether it be music or dialogue, your audio sometimes is going to need a quick polish before mixing. So here's how you can clean things up. If you want to fade the short, I'll teach you. I usually use the short key for fading, but you can do it without a short key. Let's go right here. Now, if you hover on a track, you see that square, that's the fade icon. So if I take this and go like that, that's going to fade whatever clip I want. And if you want to use the short key for fade, it is Command F. And then you can select what kind of fade you want to use. Usually it's used for batch fades. And you can use an S-curve. It has all the different types of fades right here that you can choose from. And then you can decide which kind of power of fade that you use, equal gain. If you want to use it centered, pre-splice, or post-splice, so on. All right, click it. Now everything should be faded. As you see, it is. Now, other than fade, and that's obviously fade is used for you can create smooth fade-ins, fade-outs, or crossfades. Then you got strip silence, and strip silence is the ability to take out any parts of audio in a track or a clip that you don't need or that don't have any sound that's coming through, that's coming out at that moment. So what it does is it automatically removes dead air between audio parts, and that's great for podcasts or tight drum editing. So I'll show you an example right here on the drums. If I want to use strip silence on the kick, you want to go over here, you want to select your track, you go up to edit, and you scroll down here, and you got strip silence right here. And as you can see, you can also use the Command U for the short key. So we'll do that. Command U. And when you do that, the strip silence dialog box is going to open. And that is going to let you choose the strip threshold, the duration, and then it'll let you choose how far before or after the strip silence is going to kick in. For instance, first with this drum here, I want to make sure that all the drum hits are all cleaned up. Set the duration for what you want. So I'm gonna put it like that. As you can see, all the hits are now. As you can see, some of these hits are cutting off the drum hits. So what you would want to do then is take this clip start pad, and you can adjust how far before and after that strip silence is going to go into effect. And after you do that, you're just going to hit strip, and then voila. all your kick now is all separated for the most part. Now you might have to go in and clean up a little bit more manually, but it makes things a lot quicker using strip silence, trust me. So now all right, and then after strip silence we have normalize, which normalize is going to allow you to bring your audio to a consistent level quickly. So in order to achieve this, we're going to select the tracks that you would like to normalize, click on Audio Suite up at the top, go to Other, and select Normalize right here. Now, after you do this, you're going to want to decide what level you want the tracks to be normalized to. So if you want them to be at -6, you're going to set it for that, hit render. Now all the tracks that I just selected to normalize should be normalized.
So here we go. You ready?
And actually, we can check that by selecting the hit gain, analyze, and we're exactly at -6. I don't know why I clicked off of that. Let's go to gain here. Let's check this one. -6. Well, I already set the gain for all these anyway, but that's just to show you how normalize works. So editing isn't just about fixing mistakes. It's also about getting creative. So sometimes you're going to want to use duplicate clips, which is Command D for the short key. That'll duplicate any clips that you have selected. Then also in Audio Suite, you have reverse audio, which would be right here. And then if you want to stretch or shrink any audio to fit tempo without changing the pitch, you can do time compression or expansion right here. And if you want to pitch shift or shift to pitch, that would do a little quick vocal or sound effect change, then you got that right. Where's that at? Where is the pitch shift? Oh, right here. Oh, and then if you want to do a pitch shift on any vocals or anything or instrument, you got that over here in Audio Suite also. So, and to wrap up, here's a few workflow tips. I always keep on tab the transient. That's for quick navigation between beats and words. Tab the transient is right here. Also, you can use your memory locations to jump between parts of your session quickly. Use the markers right here. And then you can also, don't forget to save playlists for different edit versions. You might want to come back later also. Alright fam, that's the breakdown on different ways to edit audio in Pro Tools. If you learned something new, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me your favorite Pro Tools editing trick. Until next time, keep creating.